stream. Today we are continuing the Never Witches Midnight Raven build that we've got here. And then we are going to be continuing after that with Izzy's Dream Animals. So we've got two sets coming up. Oh, looks like that one's kind of on a delay up there. A little bit glitchy. Hopefully that fixes itself as we continue today. So we are just going to go ahead and get going with this. If you are joining us live on YouTube or Twitch, welcome. Great to have you guys. If you're watching the replay, as always, make sure you have liked, subscribed, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss the next time we go live. We do these pretty regularly, and it's a lot of fun to have everyone live and in the chats hanging out. Yeah, try to do a live stream most days. Doesn't always happen, but it's a good time. So come join us in the live streams if you'd like. We have some fun in here. So looks like we get our next minifig in this bag. Let's see who it is. Party! Hey Joseph, welcome in. Welcome to the chat. How you doing? Good to see you. Let's see. This is Astrid that we're getting, and I got this. Is like this Raven is very cool, but it's taking up so much space. All right, let's see. I like it that LEGO's including more like diversity stuff. You know, they've got Astrid here is in a wheelchair, including more, you know, diversity of different kinds of people, which is always nice. Looks like Astrid's wheelchair has been turned into like a rocket wheelchair though, so that's kind of fun. Doing great, Joseph. Good to hear. Been up to anything fun lately? Any cool builds? There goes the head. Hello, TJ. Hello, Michael John. How you doing? Welcome in. Oh, I love the wings, right? They're pretty cool. And she's got like this school uniform on kind of thing that's giving me like X-Men vibes. And her in a wheelchair is also giving me X-Men vibes. It's kind of like X-Men vibes mixed with Umbrella Academy vibes. That's what it's feeling like for me. So there's Astrid. Now it looks like we are building the tail of our Raven for this next little section. I recently did the Indiana Jones set. That's a good one. Well, I guess which one? There's a few of them, right? Hey, sorry, can't stay much. I'm so sleepy. No worries, Amy. I know it's late for you over there. Good to see you, though. Welcome in. Wanting to get another big set soon, like the D&D set. Oh, that D&D set was so good. I really, really hope that they end up doing more, because I had such a good time building the D&D set. Such a good build, such a fun time. And honestly, the campaign on that D&D set was also really, really good. Like, it was a very, very fun campaign that they made for it. Your other camera is very laggy. Yeah, I saw that. I'm not sure why. It's connected the same way as it always is. I don't know if it's like, maybe it's like overheated or something, because it's just my phone, but you can like wirelessly hook up the phone to your computer. So I don't know what's going on with it. I was just hoping that it would just kind of work itself out. That maybe it would just like cool off, or the connection would stabilize or something. We'll see. If it's not fixed in like 5 minutes, I'll try like stopping and restarting it. Just put together the Notre Dame set. Excellent, Michael. That is a great set. I really, really like that one. Have you done the Viking set? Joseph, I assume you're talking about the Viking Village. I have not done that one, no. I have done the Viking 3-in-1 ship. That was a really cool one, but not the Viking Village. Hi, TJ, how are you? We have tornado warnings here. Uh-oh. Well, Albert, I'm doing good. Sounds like I might be doing better than you, because I don't have tornado warnings where I am. But yeah, it's all good here. I guess I escaped from the hurricane a couple weeks ago, so now you get to escape from a tornado. Not a couple weeks ago, last week. Looks amazing, Michael. I agree. The sets, these dream sets that they're coming out with this for this most recent release are turning out really, really well. They're doing really good work. The Village, yes. Debating on getting that one. Joseph, I've heard a lot of really good things about that set. So I would say if you're debating getting it, I would say go for it. Everyone I know who has built it has really enjoyed it. So yeah, that's my vote. But again, having not built it myself, I can only tell you what other people have told me. We're trying a different music station today. It's like an indie rock station. We'll see how it goes. Honestly, guys, I miss the days of playing like actual pop music and being able to like sing along to it and stuff. That was really fun, but I'm just worried about YouTube getting on my case about copyright music and stuff for these live streams, especially since I'm trying to work towards monetizing on YouTube. I don't want to get in any trouble, so trying to figure out what's the best way to do it. Favorite set you have done versus least favorite. Joseph, my favorite set I've done is the Hogwarts Castle, the big 6,000 piece one. It's right above me, but I don't think you can see it on the camera right now. My least favorite set I've done, what was it? I've had a few. This answer keeps changing. My regulars, help me out. What was my least favorite? Because there honestly, I didn't love building the Daily Bugle. I know that one's on my list of least favorites. The Daily Bugle wasn't great. I also didn't love Hogwarts icons, like the giant Hedwig with the books and stuff. But I feel like there was another one that was like a more recent one that I really, really disliked. Now I can't remember. Now I can't remember which one it was. Titanic engine. I mean, yeah, the Titanic engine is definitely the worst one, but that one is not a real Lego set, so I don't count that one. We're getting remnants of the hurricane. That's what's causing the tornado warnings. Oh, gotcha, Albert. That makes sense. Yeah, that does make sense. That's probably my favorite as well, but also the Disney World Castle set. The Disney Castle is really good. Are you talking about the newer one that came out, was it last year, or the older one that came out in like 2018 or something like that? Least might be the Ford GT set. Okay, that's fair. The cars with all the stickers. Yeah, those ones weren't great either. All those stickers weren't super fun. Oh, you know what? The Ninjago combo vehicle. That one was bad. That was a bad set. It's not released in the US yet. That one's releasing in North America yet. That one's releasing in North America. Oh, the same time as these ones do, on August 1st. But yeah, that one, the combo vehicle was not very great. The Newcastle. Okay, nice, Joseph. Yeah, that's the one that I've got too. I wish that I had the old one because then I could do the Disney costume shop from Rebrickable that people have designed. That one looks really fun. It's like a little modular building with the old Disney castle using those pieces. I think that would be fun. I was struggling with all the stickers and the tiny pieces. Those stickers can really get to you, man. Hey, I hope it didn't ruin your live the other day and we're talking about Star Wars. And no, you're totally fine, April. Did not ruin it at all. Honestly, it's great having people talking about anything. Star Wars or anything else. So we're always happy to have you guys in here chatting, especially when it's about things you are passionate about. Love that. Love hearing you guys talk about that kind of stuff. Okay, guys, we got a little choice here. We got some options because... So here's the main version of this set has, oh dang it, this is only the top of the box. Well, I'll show you on the instructions. So now we're at the point in the dream sets we get to choose what you build. The main version of it has you building like this house and cauldron thing on top of the bird, so the bird like flies around with it on it. This alternate version has you build the house thing, but you put it on these like Baba Yaga legs, and you've got this like spider creature with it, which I think is kind of cooler. But I just am not positive if I should just do the main one since I'm doing the reviews of it, or if I should go with this lower one. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I enjoyed the Land Rover Defender. Ooh, Joseph, that's a very cool set. I haven't built it, but just seeing that one in the store looks really cool. Talked to the hubby about traveling to Salt Lake, and he said, nope, not happening for a while. That's fair. That's fair, April. You guys just moved. Take it easy. TJ, how's your day been so far? Kate, my day is going great, thank you. Had some work this morning, now building Lego. Always a good time. Kate saying blue. Okay, so the main option with the house and everything up on the back. We'll still have the bird either way. The bird is like your main section that you build, and then you can choose which direction to go with it. Kate saying blue. I mean, the blue does look very cool too. Just that house with the Baba Yaga legs is kind of fun. You know? Any other votes out there? You know what? Let me take a look while you guys are voting. Dream set currently out versus a Lego set you think would be awesome. Ooh, my dream set currently out. What's currently out that's one of my dream sets? I honestly don't know because I've gotten most of my dream sets. Barradur would have been it. Now I've gotten that one. Maybe the Orient Express. That one looks really cool. One that I would like that I think would be awesome are more Lord of the Rings sets, which I know we're rumored to be getting. You know, we're rumored for a Minas Tirith and some other stuff next year, so I think that would be awesome. All these new Lego are driving me nuts, though. I won't be able to buy for a while. There's no store near me. Oh, that is a bummer. Yeah, I mean, there's always online, though, and Lego's good about free delivery, so. Blue looks cool. Green looks a little weird to me. Okay, that's fair. April is also saying blue. All right, we'll stick with blue. We'll stick with the classic, the way it's designed on the box. That's probably for the best anyway, you know, since I'm, like, trying to do... Ooh, find a spot for this Raven, jeez. Since I'm trying to do the review of it. All right, bag 8. Joseph, yes, those Lord of the Rings ones coming out, hopefully. Those rumors sound very, very nice. I'm very excited. I'm hopeful that they're true. I wish the Express was the same detail as the Hogwarts Express. I'm torn about that one because what I've heard about, I'm assuming you're talking about the Collector's Edition Hogwarts Express. I've heard the Collector's Edition Hogwarts Express doesn't actually fit on train tracks, on like standard Lego tracks, so you can't actually like use it as a train, which seems like a bummer. You know, you can't like have it drive around your city or around your Christmas tree or wherever you want to put it. So I kind of like the fact that it doesn't have as much detail, because then it probably wouldn't have been able to fit on a standard train track if they had made it with as much detail. Yeah, I'm thinking about buying online. Hopefully I'll get discounts. You know what? Discounts, always a good thing. And you can usually find some pretty good discounts if you look for them. There's some good places around. I'm looking forward. Michael, what are you looking forward to? Sorry, must have missed that. It doesn't, but it was so fun to put together. Okay, well that's good. That's one that I've been thinking about getting because I do love Harry Potter. I've got the castle and Diagon Alley and everything. It would be fun to get Hogwarts Express, but I was a little bit bummed that it doesn't fit on train tracks. They should make add-ons for Rivendell. That would be cool. I mean, I feel like Rivendell's already so big, though. Like, I'm not sure what else they would add on to it. Building Tuxedo Cat. Oh, excellent. Tuxedo Cat's a fun little set. It might have to get moved soon, because I don't know how long I can keep it on that shelf right there. We might have some new things coming along that take its place, but we'll see. TJ, do you know if the Lego Outsiders group has any things coming up like double points or anything? I assume you mean the Lego Insiders? I don't. I mean, I'm sure there is something coming up. I just don't know when. There's always another double points day coming around the corner. They usually do them every couple of months or so. But yeah, I don't have any specific dates on them. Hi, Jess. Welcome in. Good to see you. Me and my fiance been slacking with uploading Lego review stuff for the Lego stuff on our channel, but we will get back to it eventually. Joseph, I totally get that. It, like, honestly, there was a little bit for me, even just like in the last 2 months, that I was like, geez, this is so much work. Keeping up with like social media, influencer type stuff, doing this many Lego builds and filming and editing and uploading and everything. It's just like, it can take a lot of energy. So I fully understand that. I say take a break whenever you need it. We will all be here waiting when you get back. And luckily I've had a lot of very kind and supportive people on my channel reminding me of the same thing, because yeah, it's easy to get burnt out when you're doing this much. Even though it's fun, it's Lego stuff, it is easy to get burnt out. It's on back order. Oh, dang it, Michael. Well, it's okay. Back order is better than sold out, right? Because that means you will get it eventually. It'll just take a while. Insiders, yep, I'm slowly losing my mind. Aren't we all, Kate? Aren't we all? I'm kind of bummed out during my move. My Princess Leia bust got broken. Oh, man. That is rough. I'm sorry. Moves are the worst. There's just always something that goes wrong, something that breaks, or you lose something and you can't find it again. Like, it's never fun having to move. Whoa. These are like a little half cauldron piece, but I'm looking at this thinking I would love to use this piece upside down as like an undersea explorer helmet. You know, like the old like scuba diving kind of helmets, you know? That would be awesome for that. I wonder why they designed this new cauldron piece here, because they already had cauldrons. Feels like they didn't really need this one. Both of us are still in school, so that's an issue. That, you know what? That is an issue. That takes up a lot of time. Although, you know, no matter what it is, whether it's school or work or anything else, like it just takes a lot of time to do content of any type. So that's totally understandable. Sticker number 1. Ooh, on both sides, okay. Yeah, there's only 2 stickers in this set. Well, I guess 4 technically, but I like that this set they didn't overdo the stickers. Some Lego sets really overdo it with the stickers. No, all the pieces are in the tote. I just have to put it back together again. Okay, well that's good at least. It's possible to put it back together then. It'll just be a bummer having to actually do it. Is that the Princess Leia helmet that you're talking about? Okay, we got a cool little cauldron for our Never Witch. Hey, welcome in, Agbod. Where do you keep the Stitch set? My Stitch set right now is down here on the ground. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. Right here is the Disney castle. This is my big Disney shelf down here. So that's where I've got Stitch at the moment. Is this the big set or small set for today? Kate, this is the big one because this is a continuation from yesterday. We didn't finish yesterday's big set. So today, I think we're going to end up doing like a set and a half on a couple of these days. Opinion on have collector editions of Lego sets and then having the same set come out, but it's not as good, like the two different Hogwarts castles. I like it. I think it's a good idea. I think it gives more people more opportunities to get the sets that they want. You know, if they can't afford the really huge one, then they can get the smaller version. I will say though, only if it's done well, you know, like sometimes the smaller versions are not done very well. But I thought the Hogwarts one was done super well, so I think that one was great. I think giving more people more chances to get sets that they really like or really want is a great thing. Because yeah, a lot of people would love to have the big collector's sets, but they just can't afford them, and that's just, you know, the truth of the matter. So I think it's good to give more options. What I think is weird is when they come out with a set that's basically like the exact same thing as one of the other sets and is like basically the same price. Like there was an R2-D2 that just came out this year and it's like $120 or something. And there's another R2-D2 that's like $180. So they're like very close in price. One's just slightly bigger or smaller than the other one. That's what I think is weird. Because it's like, if you want to build like a bigger one and a smaller one for different people, like the Simbas, you know, they came out with a really big, expensive Simba, and then they came out with a really small $20 Simba. I think that's awesome. But these other ones, sometimes it's like, well, you just came out with another R2-D2 that's almost the exact same size and almost the same price as the other one, just slightly smaller. Is that necessary? I don't know. I don't think so. Okay, makes sense. At first, I was shocked because I thought you built all of that in 20 minutes. No. Nope, this is the continuation from yesterday. Yesterday, we finished about half of this set. And we're going to finish the other half today. What is the age range of this build? This one is 9+. I think all the Dreamzzz sets are 9+, actually. What's a set you would change and what changes would you want to make? Joseph, I would probably want to change Daily Bugle to not be such a big, boring gray rectangle. I would want it to be architecturally a little bit more interesting instead of just a big box of gray. I know many people disagree with me on that. Many people love the Daily Bugle, but I just felt like it was kind of a boring set. So that's probably what I would change. Did they make a more affordable Hogwarts? They did, yes. The Hogwarts Castle and Grounds set. It's still a bit pricey. It's like 120 or something like that. But it's much more affordable than the $400 one. So that's nice. Wow, are these all the pieces that we're not using? Because these all go to the other version? That's a lot. Okay. I'm gonna get a little bucket to put this in, just in case I decide to build the other one day. Just get one of my little spare parts. Buckets. Yes, it's crazy expensive on the R2D2, right? Yeah. Yes, the Simba April. Yeah, exactly. When did it get released? Kate, it's been a little while now. It's been out for several months. It might have even been last year. Does anyone remember when the Hogwarts Castle and Grounds was released, that smaller version? Okay, bag 9. Oh, bag 9 is a very little bag. I think last year. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Joseph. Yeah, it's been out for a little while now, Kate. It's a very, very good set, though. They did a great job on the design. A lot of people actually say they like it better than the huge one, which, you know, pretty cool. That they've made a budget version of a set that's just as good, if not better, than the giant expensive version. I think that's a good move on LEGO's part. If there's extra pieces for the other version, just go get the other version. Well, there's extra pieces, and there would be extra pieces either way. Like, there's going to be some pieces that are used in this one and not in the other one, and some pieces that are used in the other one and not this one. So, it's all right. I'll just keep building this one, and then we'll just see how it goes. Because, yeah, these Dreamzzz sets, they're a little bit like the Creator 3-in-1, where you get the options of the different versions to build, except unlike the Creator 3-in-1s, the Creator 3-in-1s have like one main one that uses all the pieces, and then two smaller ones that don't use all the pieces. These Dreamzzz sets have two options that are like equally like big or equally correct. I don't know how you would say that. Like, they're both big main sets. It's not like you're doing like a smaller version. And so each one has a few pieces that the other one doesn't use because they tried to make both of them be as like good as possible. So they didn't feel like they had to just constrain themselves to just using the pieces that were in the first one like they do with the Creator 3-in-1s. If that makes sense. Will you display the upcoming X Mansion with your other modulars? If I get it, for sure, yeah. I haven't seen anything official on it yet, so I'm still waiting to find out if it's actually real or what it actually will end up looking like. But yeah, if it ends up being real, and if it ends up being a good set, then for sure. I think that sounds like an awesome modular. My eldest has been doing a different version. It's like Lego, but it's made out of paper. Made out of paper. That's what? Speaking of, what do you hope the 2024 modular will be? I don't know if it's going to be true, but I still want them to do the arcade. I've been wanting the arcade for 2 years. What was it? What was it before Natural History? Was that the Boutique Hotel? I don't remember. Anyway, there was this awesome arcade on the Bricklink designer program a couple years ago that was like super, super cool, received tons of votes. Everyone wanted to see it made, and then it didn't get selected. And a lot of people, myself included, were really bummed. And then we thought, well, maybe they didn't let that one become a set because maybe that's one of the modular buildings that they're already planning on. So maybe they, don't want to, maybe they don't want to give that one away because they're already planning on building a modular set that they're going to release of that. I still think an arcade would be a super cool modular. It's creativity just said differently for everybody. Okay, nice. Made out of paper, though. I'm trying to imagine how paper Lego would even work. Oh, we got a little plastic bag inside the paper bags. It's always a weird thing. Okay. Raven is coming along, getting very, very cool, but now we got to build the house. So, Raven, where are you going to go while we build this house? You're taking up all the room on the table. Let's get a little break, snack break. Have you done the Natural History Museum? Yes, Joseph. I have all of the modular building series except for 3. I'm missing the Market Street, the Greengrocer, and the Fire Brigade. I don't know what it is either. I just know that it builds like Lego, but it's like paper mache. It's just weird. Okay, that's kind of cool. Paper Lego, very interesting. I want that one so bad, Joseph. The Natural History was a really, really good set. I know some people didn't love the colors and stuff that they chose for it, but I thought that it looks really nice. Especially when you put it in the city with a lot of the other buildings. I know like there were people who wanted it to be like tan or white or whatever. But there's already so many other buildings of those colors that I think having a green building, there's no other buildings of that color in the entire modular lineup. So I thought it was a very smart choice. So I saw somewhere, I'm not sure, but there's going to be a Lego statue of C-3PO. Yes, they actually have revealed it. Yeah, it is. It's a cute little Lego C-3PO. I think, who was it? It was one of the other Lego Ambassador friends. Was it Jean's version, maybe? Or was it Danny Bob? I don't remember. One of the other ambassadors, they sent it, and they showed it on their channel. What do you have for a snack, TJ? Just M&Ms. Not the healthiest of snacks. Just some candy. That bird is huge and it's kind of cool. Honestly, it's very cool. I think this is probably the one that I'm gonna like the most out of this series. I just think the design and the aesthetic of this Raven is very, very cool. And it does unfortunately take up a whole lot of space, which I'm already a little running low on space, but it's awesome. Very, very cool design. An arcade would allow for a whole world of possibilities as far as interior vignettes go. Exactly. They could do so many cool things with it. Having like classic arcade machines, having maybe some like prize machines or, you know, a prize counter. You could do a little snack counter in there with pizza and stuff. Like, I think it could be very cool. Looks like we are building the Neverwitch's house right now. I wonder if you build the exact same house in both versions, because I know we've got the house up on the back, or you've got the house down, like on the Baba Yaga legs. So I wonder if it's like the same basic house build, just you either put it on the bird or you put it on the legs. TJ, I ordered the Milky Way set. Nice, but it's on back order, getting sent out on October 2nd. That's a long back order, man. It's kind of a long time to wait. Something I want to see is more video game inspired sets. Me too, Joseph. I have been hoping and praying for more Horizon Zero Dawn sets, because the tall neck set that they did was so cool. And I would not be surprised if we start getting some now that they have revealed the Horizon Lego video game. I would not be surprised at all if we started getting more of the Horizon machines in Lego form, which I think is just like the coolest thing. Hopefully it looks better than the Chewbacca one. I didn't like the Chewbacca one. I did not like the Chewbacca one either. I kept thinking that that could be a project I could do on my page, is I could buy the Chewbacca set and do a little fix for it, make it look not quite so bad. Never ended up doing it, having the time or budget for it, but I still think that would be a cool project to do. Still on my list. No, I think the C-3PO still isn't my favorite brick built character that they've done, but I do think it looks better than the Chewbacca. Definitely better than the Chewbacca. His face still looks a little bit off for some reason, but I think just the fact that he's a robot means that he's going to be easier to make look good out of Lego automatically, because robot faces are definitely going to be an easier thing to build out of Lego than furry faces. And when I say furry, I don't mean like furries. I mean like Chewbacca's face is furry. Did you receive any of the Despicable Me 4 sets? I did not get any of those. No. Nope. All of the sets that have been revealed. Let me put it this way. All of the sets that I received early, if they've been revealed, I've already shown you guys that I have them. That's the best way to say it. I may or may not, I can't tell. I may or may not have other sets that have yet to be revealed, but any set that has been revealed that I have, I've shown you. I'm playing through that game for the first time. Oh, Joseph, Horizon, both Zero Dawn and Forbidden West are such good games. I love those two games. Very, very cool. I hope you have a great time playing them. I'm sure you will. Oops. Okay. You know, for being a creepy witch house, there's a lot of natural light and flowers and stuff in this little place. It's not quite as creepy as I would have expected a witch house to look. At least not inside. The outside looks like it might be a little creepy. After the CH, yeah, I tried to do a reset. The Chewbacca set made him look not so bulky. Yeah, I totally get it. Yeah. Chewbacca could have used a bit of a redesign, I think. Something about his face just looked super creepy, but yes. Doing an organic, like animal or human or anything like that kind of face and trying to do fur, always going to be very difficult with Lego. But doing a shiny metal robot, much easier to do with Lego pieces. It's probably why so many people do mechs out of Lego, because it works really well for that. The face he just looks not right. So sorry, there was a typo in the first one. That's okay. I got what you were saying, April. Back to Lego. What is your favorite Marvel set? Ooh. Either the Avengers Tower or the Guardians ship. Both very, very nice sets. Okay, sticker 3. And sticker 2, last sticker. By the way, I told my husband for my birthday I want the Dark Millennium Falcon. Excellent. That's a good choice. That set looks very cool. I'm getting so many fun minifigures and stuff in that set. A lot of people are going to be going nuts for that one when it comes out. Okay, yeah, it looks like the house is basically built the exact same way for both versions. At least very close to the exact same way. Bag 11! This is going to be the roof of the house. Would you make your own custom set or expand onto a set? Yeah, I do that a fair amount, Joseph. I say I do more expansions and customizations of existing sets than I do full custom from nothing sets, but I do both. Probably my most well-known customization I did was on the Up House, but honestly, by the time I finished the customization, it might as well have just been a full new thing because we customized so much. We basically made it like twice as big as the original one so that it could be more accurate to the movie. I really liked that one. That was a fun project to do. But I also have customized my Daily Bugle. I did a good customization job, I thought, on... oh, that one actually might be able to see above me. On the Iron Man helmet. It's right there. Because I wanted my Iron Man helmet to look more like the movie version of Iron Man rather than like the minifigure version of Iron Man, which is what they modeled it after. When they did their design, they were trying to make it look like the Lego Iron Man helmet, and I wanted it to look like the real life Iron Man helmet. So yeah, I do some custom stuff here and there. Which of the color eyes did you settle on for Tuxedo Cat? I went with a hybrid look. I went with gold. I think I actually originally had a hybrid look, but then when I was filming my review for him, I was like swapping the eyes and the mouth and all the different pieces around. So for whatever reason, that's the one that I settled on, probably because that's the one that I filmed last. And I just didn't feel like switching it back after I had been working on filming the review. Okay, getting some cool little designs on the witch's rooftop. Adding kind of like a cool spiky kind of look. My fiance introduced me to you and I've been loving it. Also your husband's content. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it and I'm sure he does too. Do you like the new collapsible boxes? I do, yeah. It's nice that I have a little bit of a tray that I can like put the bags in while I'm working on a set. That's what I use the bottom of the box for. Yeah, so I like them. I mean, I don't think I would say that I notice a huge difference over the old boxes because I would always collapse the old ones too, just by, whatever. But yeah, I think they're good. Oh my gosh, yes, you have no idea. It looks so cool. Okay, nice. By the way, did you ever get these Star Wars Oreo cookies? I got the dark side, of course. We did. One of my friends brought some over and he brought 2 packs and they both ended up being dark side. So I made a little meme saying, come to the dark side, we have cookies. You know what? I think that's a great meme. I wonder if the Jedi would have cookies. I kind of doubt it. Something tells me that if I went to a party with the Jedi, that their dessert table would be like a bunch of healthy desserts, you know? Like they're the ones in the neighborhood that like for Halloween they hand out like carrot sticks. That's my what I imagine. That's what I imagine the Jedi would be doing. They're making a brand new Lego brickhead of Iron Man. Ooh, I definitely need to add that to my list. Yeah, thanks for telling me. I saw the one that they're doing with Batman, with like all the different versions of Batman that you can build from the one set. I think that's a very cool idea. I haven't seen the Iron Man one though yet. Passing out healthy things for Halloween is a sin. I think so. I agree, but I could just see the Jedi doing that. I could see them being like, you know, you have to have things for your strength. You need to, you know, all that kind of stuff. I could see the Jedi being like that. If you eat too much candy, it will dull your senses, and then you will not be a real Jedi. Some crap like that. Veggie sticks. They're passing out veggie sticks for Halloween. That's what it is. Did you find any of the tuxedo hat set to be a bit unstable during the building process? I did. No, I thought mine was pretty stable. I'm trying to remember. I don't think so, though. I could see that, though. Like, there's some parts of it that I could see feeling a bit shaky. I think the only part for me that maybe felt a little unstable was maybe the neck. Because, you know, that's always how it is. If you've got a neck that's turning, like, it's obviously going to be a bit more fragile. Favorite holiday? What was your first big kid set you got? My favorite holiday is probably Christmas. But I also love my birthday. My first big kid set, I don't remember. Like, it was so long ago. It was, you know, over 20 years ago. The first set that I remember getting was this, like, submarine deep sea explorers thing back in the 90s. It was a very cool set, I thought, back in the day. The Jedi have no time for cookies. Haha, true. They're so focused on their training. Got a little witch's shelf with all her little potions and bottles and stuff on here. These are kind of cool. And then are those just for stability, I guess? Or are we going to attach something to these? I bet we attach something to them. What movie do you think should get a set? Oh, I feel like most movies that I would think should get a set already do. Trying to think if there's any. Like, honestly, I think the only movies I could think of are ones that probably will never get a set because they're like rated R and stuff. And you know, Lego's trying to be kid friendly. Because, like, yeah, there's a lot of horror movies and things that I think would have some very cool sets, but I don't think Lego ever would do that. Oh, well, veggie sticks. Am I wrong, though? The veggie Jedi would definitely be passing out veggie sticks for Halloween. What's become of your old friend Ryan? Ryan hasn't really been coming on to the YouTube streams. Ryan was hanging out a lot on TikTok, and ever since moving over to YouTube, we've lost quite a few people, actually, which, you know, is understandable. I get it. Like, people have their platforms that they like. So that's okay. But yeah, we've lost a few of our good friends when we made the move over to YouTube, but it's just so much better in every way. It's just so worth it to be on YouTube. So it's sad, but unfortunately it just kind of is what it is. Wait, what? Okay. Oh, I see what they're doing. Okay. Ooh, we got this little cloudy piece for the smoke, like the same one that they used for the Hocus Pocus set. Cool. Little house. That little crooked chimney on there. Super fun. Ryan was on just the other day. Oh, was he? I remember buying the huge Lego Bionic set for my kid when he was a little. Aw, nice. That's super fun. I love those Bionicles. Those were very fun. Yeah, was it a different Ryan? I don't remember. Obviously there's a lot of people named Ryan. I didn't remember that Ryan being on the other day, though. Was I mistaking him for someone else and assuming that it was a different Ryan, but it was actually that Ryan? That's possible. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, Bionicle were awesome. That was a great theme. I know a lot of people have been begging for Lego to bring the Bionicle theme back. I don't think they will, but I know a lot of people would really like it if they did. Okay. Cool, creepy little house for the Never Witch. And only one more bag left. We are basically done. My bad, I'm mistaken. Your friend for Ryan. Oh, yes, yes. No, I was thinking of, that was Nick who was on the other day. Yeah, Ryan was one of our TikTok follower friends who would comment and come into the lives a lot on TikTok, but haven't seen him in quite a while, actually. Kind of sad. Hope he's doing okay. Have you built the Snow White's cottage set? I have not built that one, no. That was one that I unfortunately did not get sent to me for a review, and then by the time it released, I had so many other things that I was trying to buy that I just never got around to it. Looks like a very cool set, though. I would like to get it one day. Okay. Ooh, almost knocked that whole thing over. Jeez. That was risky. Putting these little things on the side of the Raven. Oh, now I gotta make another one. I want to build the Snow White one. Me too. Me too, April. Maybe one day I'll be able to. I mean, I have had someone pay me to build a set before, and it was the Little Mermaid set. The one that I didn't think I was ever going to get because it just wasn't like my favorite thing. So who knows? Maybe maybe someone will reach out and ask me to build the Snow White set for them too. I would happily do that. Do you save the parts bags in the event you want to disassemble a set? No, because they're all torn up. So if I want to disassemble a set, I'll just get Ziploc bags and put them in there. For me, it's not worth it to try to save the little paper or plastic baggies. Sometimes I'll save the box if it's a big enough set. I don't save them for every set because sometimes it just gets overkill to have that many boxes sitting around. Some of the bigger ones I'll save just in case I decide I want to sell them later, but usually not. And never the bags. My son was glued to Bionicle movies, the special sets that you would get over at Toys R Us. He was a huge fan. Oh, yes. Those are so good. I love that. Music reminds me of Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. Okay. Man, been a while since I played one of those games. I could see it though. It's kind of like that generic rock music. Okay, got the house on the back of the Raven. kind of a crazy thing to look at. Raven with a house on its back. I guess that's why it's a dream, right? Oh, and these kind of lock it in place. Smart. Smart Lego. Oh, okay. Just getting some more creepy spikes on here and everything. Do you think Lego should do sets that have electric motor and lights in them? They do. They do those. Like the lighthouse set. That one's got a electric motor in it and lights. Maybe it's just me, but this build seems like it would be a bit challenging for a 9-year-old. I was thinking that same thing, but then again, I've had people in my comments that have said like, my 7-year-old built this 18 plus set. And I'm like, okay, wow, that's impressive. So maybe there's some 9-year-olds that are better at Lego than I thought. But yeah, I would also think that this one might be a little challenging for that age. I don't know. Maybe 9-year-olds are better at Lego than I think they are. We are about to wrap this one up though. Looks like these are the last few pieces going on. Get some little... Yikes. Of course, my giant fingers knocking everything over. I'll put these on with that open. So I can actually see what I'm doing. There we go. Why are we not closing now? What's the deal? There we go. Okay, I think that is it. I'll just pop the cauldron on the front. There's supposed to be... Is there supposed to be another piece on the bottom there? Because that doesn't really fit where they're saying to put it. Guess that works, but... Okay, here we go. Neverwitch's Midnight Raven is complete. This is a cool set. This is a very cool set. I think this one's probably going to end up being my favorite of the bunch. Yeah, like this would be definitely be some nightmare stuff, right? You saw this evil witch lady coming at you, riding on the top of this thing. That would definitely definitely make you afraid, I think. So there is one more done. I don't know how I'm supposed to put this somewhere. Can I like, maybe I could do the wings like this and then fold them in. Oh no, the wings can only fold in a little ways, so that's not super helpful. Because I was trying to keep all the sets that I'm working on the table, but I don't think I'm going to be able to fit them all if I keep doing that. Okay, there we go. Neverwitch completed. This is news to me. Oh wait, what's news to you, Joseph? I forgot. Missed the chat. Okay, Mr. CJ, gotta head to dinner for the hubby. I'll catch you later, though. May the force be with you. Thank you, April. You too. We'll see you next time. This is a cool set. I agree. Very, very cool set. They did a great job with it. Some LEGO sets have interesting connection. Yeah, I think like overall it's well designed. The feathers though and the wings are just so big. I'm like, where do I put this? Like, I was trying to find a way to keep all of the different builds that I'm working on, like all on the table at the same time so people could see them, but I think the only way to do that would be to make my camera back into wide mode, and you guys didn't like that one as much, so. I love the transparent pieces. Me too. Yeah, the transparent pink that they've got on here, very, very cool design. Yeah, they did a great job with all that. How was Mexico? Hey, it was very good, thank you. We had to come back a little bit early because of the hurricane, but it's okay because they gave us the hotel. We missed like 3 nights at the hotel, and they're going to give us those 3 nights for free when we go back. So it's all good. Motors and lights and sets. Oh, yes. Yeah, there's a few that have them. The lighthouse is the first one that comes to my brain. The piano, the grand piano set had motors in it. I'm sure there's others that I just can't think of right now. The haunted house over here has a motor in it. So yeah, there's a few. This almost requires a custom stand. Honestly, it almost does. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. It's kind of like the Star Wars ships, that it's like, it's kind of wide. It's not like super big, but it's just wide. So at a certain point, it's like, okay, where do I put you? You know? But it's cool. Okay, so I guess we'll just set that over there. Keep the panda, keep the T-Rex, and we will build Izzy's dream animals for the last little bit of our live today. This should be a quick little build. It's a smaller one. Looks like this is going to be a 3 or 4 bag. 3 bags. Excellent. Three bags for Izzy's animals. Let's get to it. Let's see if we can finish this one off today. We should be able to. We've got a little bit of time. Oh, Izzy's got very cool hair. And we got a little red panda piece. Cute. She's got a cool little cape. Excellent. Legs. Oh, it's like a little shoulder cape. I see. Yeah, her hair is very cool. That's a nice little mold there. Like that multicolored rainbow hair thing. Like they marbled the different colors together. That's a very cool color for hair. I bet a lot of people are going to want this set just for that hair piece so that they can make cool, fun hair colors for their minifigs and custom things. Here's her little time weapon. We got a little cute red panda with her. And a little dreamling. Oh. A couple of them that don't have faces. Oh, it's because it's a giant head. Oh, wow. Well, that's pretty cute. This little dreamling has got like an enormous head. It's not like a regular minifig size head. It's like the ones for like the Hulk and stuff. Okay, it looks like for this one, we're gonna get to make like a giant red panda. Or, oh, there's 3 options, or some kind of weird bird thing, or a flying turtle thing. Wow. Okay, so they went big on the options with this set. They went with 3 instead of just 2. I think we'll probably end up sticking with just the main one that comes on the picture, since that's what we've done so far for all the other ones too. But it's interesting that this one comes with 3 options when the other ones only came with 2. I guess the designers of this one were just really going for it. Which brings you more joy, the building or seeing the finished product? Oh, honestly, they're kind of equal for me. I think it depends on the set. Some of them, the process of building it is just so fun, and it's cool seeing all the different techniques and stuff. I also just find building Lego to be kind of like therapeutic, just like being able to just zone in and focus on building, and you know, the rest of life's problems just kind of go away for a little while I get to just focus on Lego, you know? So I like it for that, of like the actual process of building it. But you know what? I also feel like just like seeing the finished products is very cool. It's very satisfying to see something that you built like be there, you know? So I know that's not a great answer because I kind of I kind of didn't really answer, but yeah, like both are really cool, you know? There are some sets that are much more satisfying. Okay, so like the Eiffel Tower, for example. The Eiffel Tower for sure is one that's definitely more satisfying to look at the finished product. Building it was not fun. But there are a lot of other ones that are like, you know, it wasn't super, not super fun to look at, but the building process was super fun. Like, what's an example of that one? I mean, most of them are fun to look at also, you know, but some of them, like the insides of them, are like way cool, or have like very cool building techniques in them. Like the tuxedo cat. The tuxedo cat's fun to look at, but I thought the building of it was very cool, seeing all the different techniques that Lego put into it. And then there's some that are like both, and those are usually the sets that are my favorite. How many Lego sets do you own, Joseph? A lot. I don't know. I haven't counted, but I know it's over 100. I know that I'm in the triple digits. So yeah, quite a few. Quite a few sets. Yeah, you can't really see it right now with the way the camera's set up, but the way that I used to set up my camera when it was a bit more, because you know, now we're trying to focus more on like you being able to see up close, like see stuff. But the way my camera used to be set up, you could see more of my room. And like I've got my whole Lego room down here, lots of shelves and stuff. I'll have to do a video again of a Lego tour. So I do them every once in a while, but then I end up getting more stuff, and then the tour is not accurate anymore, you know? So I'll have to get another tour going sometime. Okay, bag two. Bag two, we get Dizzy, the evil version of Izzy. Okay. We got the giant printed red panda face, so that clearly means we're going to be getting into those options here pretty quick. Good afternoon, Darth Rowe. Welcome in. Good to see you. Have you done the Disney camera set? I have, yes. It's down here on the Disney shelf. That's down there. I don't know if you can, maybe. You see the Disney castle over there? That's my Disney shelf. Oh, I don't know why I even have this box here. You can't even really see what we're working on. Oh well. So yes, I do have that that Disney camera. It's with the castle and the Simbas and Stitch and the Disney Villains one and the little mini Haunted Mansion and the Steamboat Willie. Oh, they gave Dizzy cool hair to match Izzy's cool hair. That makes sense. Oh, gotta open up all the bags. Do you consider yourself a detail-oriented person? I do, yeah. Unfortunately, sometimes a little bit too much. Sometimes I get a little bit carried away and obsessed over the details, and when I should just, you know, let it go. But I guess that's not a terrible thing, right? Okay, so we've got the red panda, they've got the bird, and they've got a turtle. I guess we're going with the red panda because going with all of the first things that are on the front of the box. But this one's got a whole lot of different build stuff with it. Oh, I was supposed to put these stickers on. Are there more stickers? Oh, no, they're just smaller there. Luckily, these ones are just spots. And they don't look like they've got to be very particular about their placement. Okay, got the spots on. Now back to the build. Your other camera is laggy a bit. Yeah, Darth, I don't know why. It's the same camera and the same setup that I normally do. I was hoping that it would fix itself, but I don't know why it didn't. I really like the mini Haunted Mansion. I do too, Joseph. Really nice little set. I really want a big set of 5,000 piece or bigger of Haunted Mansion. That would be awesome. Like doing one the size of the Disney Castle, but for the Haunted Mansion. Yeah, that would be sweet. I would definitely be cool with them doing a set like that. Oh, more stickers right away. Okay. I love Disney just as much as your husband, and think a Big Thunder set would also be so fun. Big Thunder, yeah. Honestly, I think almost any Disney ride that they made a set out of would be a very cool one. I'm obsessed with that account. I can't remember the name right now. But there's an account on social media. He's on like all of them, you know, Instagram and everywhere. That this guy has built a huge custom Disneyland or Disney World. I don't remember which one. And he's built like all of the rides and everything. It's so cool. He did such a good job with it. Okay, one of the legs. And let's do the other. I can find the pieces. There it is. I like how they're using all these different shades of purple in here. Add some nice color variety. The Dream sets have been doing really well so far with their use of color theory. I will definitely say that. Like, it's very clear that the designers at LEGO are very smart in their uses of color. Well, actually, Joseph, if you're a big Disney fan, I should tell you that's the reason I'm not going to be on live stream tomorrow, because me and Tyler are going to be going on a big Disney trip. Actually, not a big Disney trip, a small Disney trip, but that's what we're doing tomorrow. We're going just down for one day. We're flying down tomorrow morning. We spent like $100 on a round trip flight. We're going down in the morning and coming back in the afternoon, or not the afternoon, the evening. And it's just going to be a little one-day trip because one of our uncles, well, one of my uncles, is getting the VIP tour. And they know how much we love Disney and they invited us. So we decided, yeah, we're going to fly down for just one day so that we can be part of that VIP tour, because we knew that otherwise we would probably, you know, never do the VIP tour ourselves because it's so expensive. But we're like, yeah, absolutely. Get an invitation to that, you can't miss it. So we're very excited for that one. It's going to be awesome. Can I go with you? Yes, you should. We'll see you there. Me and my fiance are going in August and stopping at Club 33 to get all the Matterhorn merch. That is awesome. How do you get into Club 33? I've always wanted to know. Like, I think that would be an awesome place to go. But alas, have not been able to get in yet. Are you playing the music or is it provided by YouTube? It is provided by Restream, the service that I use for my multi-platform streaming. It's just like generic, you know, licensing free music so that I don't have to worry about getting flagged for royalty infringement or anything. We used to play fun, like pop music that we could sing along to that, you know, everyone knew. And then I started worrying about, you know, if I'm going to start trying to do monetization on YouTube, probably need to be more careful about my copyright use of music. So that's why we're just on to the kind of generic stuff now, which isn't quite as fun, but you know, it works. Just chill little background music. If you come with us, we will all go get lunch over there. Oh, you know what? We just might have to do that. We did get our season passes. We weren't going to, but then we got them last trip, kind of at the last minute. And then, like, literally 2 days after we got our season pass upgrades, they stopped selling them. So we were very lucky, just slid under the radar with those passes. Were you just there? LOL. Yes, we were, but we go a pretty good amount, and these days we're going to be going even more. Now that we have the magic key for the annual pass, it's really easy to just, you know, take a quick little trip. And for us, getting down there is a very short little flight, and pretty cheap flight too. Yeah, honestly, we probably wouldn't be going if it weren't for the invitation from my uncle with that VIP tour, because, like, we just thought, okay, we cannot pass up a VIP tour, because those things are very hard to get into and very expensive. Oh, whoops, I put them on the wrong spots. On this one. I feel like the back legs are a little weird, but okay. We can work with that. Hello there, Martin. Welcome in. Long time no see indeed. Welcome back. How you been? I will do a VIP tour eventually. Yes. Yes, you will. I believe in you. I definitely did not think that we were ever going to get to do one. I tried at one point, I tried to convince my family to see if they would all chip in so that we could all do one together. But most of them were like, no, we don't really care that much. So this is going to be a very cool, very unique experience. So at first, when we heard about it, we were like, oh, we're going to have, you know, at the time, we didn't know the whole hurricane thing was going to be happening. So we were thinking, oh man, we'll have just gotten back from our honeymoon on Sunday. And then on Wednesday, be going back to the airport for another little trip. Like that's only 2 days in between. Like, is that enough time? But now it worked out really well because we've been back since Thursday. So it's like almost a week in between, which is great. Gave us plenty of time to get back and settle back in. Looks awesome. Thanks, Kate. Yeah, it's a cute little set. It's coming along nicely. I don't think this is going to be my favorite one, but I'm sure for a lot of the animal lovers out there, I mean, I guess not that I'm not an animal lover, but you know what I mean. A lot of the really big animal lovers out there, it's going to be a cute little set for them because they can build 3 different options of animals. So that's fun. I'm very good. How are you, Martin? I've been great, you know. The wedding went great. The honeymoon was good. Going off to Disney soon. A lot of good stuff going on in my life. Building Lego. Always a good day when you get to build Lego. I just booked 4 days to Billund. 2 days Legoland and 1 day Lego house. Oh, Martin, that is awesome. When are you going? I was actually just invited to go to Billund to go to the... oh, looks like these are all extras for if we had chosen to build the other versions. Okay. I was just invited to go to the Lego house for their Lego fan media days. I'm still debating on if I'm going to be able to go or not because like it would be super cool, but it's also from here, it's so expensive. And I'm like, if it's only just because like I would literally have to fly out, just do the 3 days at the event and then fly back. And I'm like, man, if I'm spending that much money to fly out to Europe, I would want to do it for like a big trip or something that, you know, we could spend more time. So I don't know if it's going to be worth it to fly all the way out there and not be able to do that much time. So we'll see. We'll see if I end up going. Now I'm only thinking about cool Disney sets they could do, like the Matterhorn. Yeah, Matterhorn, Space Mountain. They could do a lot of really cool ones. Even though it would just be a giant sphere, like that would be a cool one too. Like just seeing the architecture of how they would design that would be cool to see. I'm there from 29 July till 1st August. Oh, so that's coming up. It's just around the corner. Okay. Nice. Man, I wish I could just plan quick little easy last minute trips over to Billund. That'd be so great. Me and Kyle just did a ride ranking video of all Disneyland rides, and now I'm curious on your favorite versus your least favorite ride in Disneyland. Ooh, okay. see. I got to make sure I don't say anything that's going to get me in trouble here. My favorite ride. Are you saying just Disneyland, or can I include DCA? Congrats on the wedding. Where did you go on your honeymoon? Thank you, Martin. We went to Mexico, like an hour south of Cancun. It was beautiful. It was gorgeous, but unfortunately, because of Hurricane Beryl, we had to come home like 3 days early. So that was a bit of a bummer, but they are giving us the 3 days that we missed for free to come back another time. So that's good, at least. Disneyland first, then DC. Okay, if it's just Disneyland, I gotta go. Indiana Jones is my top favorite, and least favorite. I don't know. The least favorite would probably be something that I never ride. You know, like the Casey Junior Circus train ride. Like I literally don't know when I've ever ridden that, other than when I was a very small boy. But of the rides that I actually do ride, my least favorite is probably Toad's Wild Ride. I think that one needs to be replaced. I think that one's been around for a bit too long. And that's like prime location right there in the middle of Fantasyland that they could use for some other really cool stuff that I think would make more sense there. They've got so many great fantasy movies that they could draw from that I think that one just doesn't really make sense there. And it's not a very good ride in my opinion. Your little Lego figures on your cake were so cute to look at. Thank you. I was very happy with how those turned out, honestly. That was really nice. I was a little bit worried that they wouldn't turn out the way I was envisioning, but they did, so that was great. Boats are the worst. Storyland boats, I don't mind the Storyland boats as much. Like, they're not my top ride. Like, I'm not going to go out of my way to ride them, but I don't mind them. Okay, and then for DCA, Guardians is my favorite ride. And my least favorite ride is Spider-Man. The new Spider-Man ride. I think it's terrible. I'm so disappointed with Avengers Campus, like in every way. Yeah. I can talk to you about Disney all day. All right, let's do it. We talked about Star Wars all day a couple days ago, and we'll do Disney all day today. How about that? Really to what? To the Spider-Man ride and thinking Avengers Campus is terrible? Yeah. Yeah, I was very disappointed with Avengers Campus. I love Marvel and love the Avengers. And the last new place that I had seen that Disney had come out with was Galaxy's Edge. So that's kind of what I was expecting Avengers Campus to be like in terms of quality, and I felt like the quality was just so poor. I want to know all your opinions on why it's so bad. Okay. I also think they could do better as well. Yeah. That's so sad. Lucky you and your partner have a long time to travel together to make up for that. Yes. Yeah, it was sad that it got cut short, but the nice thing about it getting cut short and the hotel giving us those free days to go back is that otherwise we would have just been saying, oh man, one day if we come back, it'll be so great. But this time, since we know we're going to go back, we got to say when we come back because we know we will because it's free. Okay, so Joe. Why I think it's so bad. Oh, they go on the bottom. Dang it, I messed that up. I didn't pay attention and I just started assuming where those would go. Okay, so Spider-Man ride I think is bad because it's just really bad video technology that it seems like it feels more like a Universal ride where they're just kind of copping out by using 3D video instead of like building a cool place for it. And the transitions in between like one video screen to the next are like just boring blank concrete walls. And the ride mechanic itself, it's an interesting idea, but when you're doing this to try to shoot your spider webs at all the monsters, it's like a workout. Like, it's so tiring. It's not like I don't actually do it because I'm like, this is like, it's not fun, you know? Working your arms out that much for a ride isn't very fun. So yeah, the ride itself, I thought they did not do a very good job with, and it's not like they came up with some innovative technology. Like, Disney just took that patent for that design technology. Legoland actually made a Ninjago ride that was that exact same thing, except you're throwing ninja stars instead of doing Spider-Man, and it's the exact same concept. So I was like, you know what? If Disney had come up with some like super unique, amazing thing that no one else had, okay. But they just took an existing technology that another company came up with and just made like a worse version in Spider-Man. So I thought they did a very poor job with Spider-Man, which is sad because Spider-Man's like my favorite. Oh, that's a little launcher thing. That's cute. Is that the end? Hey, oh no, we got one more little flower. So why I think the whole land is bad is because, like, with the Star Wars, with Galaxy's Edge, you could walk around Batuu and it feels like you're living in a Star Wars movie. Like, if they took the signs away that said, like, you know, enter the ride here, they could literally film a Star Wars movie or TV show in Batuu and everyone would be sold. They'd be like, yeah, that's a Star Wars universe. That's a real place in Star Wars. The same, I do not think, could be said to be true for, wait, what the? Just the exact same thing twice? Just with different colored leaves? I don't think that the same could be said to be true for Avengers Campus. Like, the Stark building turned into the web, whatever, science thing, it just looks really cheesy to me. Like, the spider webs on all the walls and the spray paint and everything, it just looks cheesy. It doesn't look like if I saw that in a Marvel movie, I would be like, who was the terrible set designer who made this terrible looking place for a Marvel movie? It would never fly. So yeah, like, walking through Avengers Campus doesn't make me feel like I'm actually in the Avengers world. Walking through Star Wars does. So I think that's probably the best way to say it. I don't think their shows are very good. Like, that little, if they're gonna do those like fighting shows, they need to constantly update them, because I have seen that dumb little Taskmaster fight like 12 times and it never looks very good. Like, it always looks like the actors aren't really into it. Pim's Kitchen, the food is not that good. Like, it's a fun little gimmick, but the food isn't that good actually. And they were supposed to have a big Quinjet ride. So it was kind of like Star Wars. It was actually very similar to what the rollout of Star Wars was going to be when they released Galaxy's Edge, and they had the Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run was the only ride in there. And it was like a screen-based ride, but it was still pretty cool. And then later they came and Rise of the Resistance opened, and it was obviously a huge epic ride. Originally, Avengers Campus was supposed to be the same thing. You were supposed to have the smaller Spider-Man ride that's more screen kind of game-based. And then they were going to come out with another ride later that was going to be the big Quinjet ride. And that was going to be housed in, you know, the line was going to start in the big hangar that has the Quinjet on top. It was going to be very cool. And now they've canceled it. So now Avengers Campus is just what it is. There's nothing else. Like, and they started canceling their Doctor Strange shows, which weren't very good to begin with. It was like bad, crappy street magic. They've canceled a lot of the Dora Milaje stuff. They've canceled a lot of the character stuff. Like, so they tried to make a land where instead of rides, you had character interactions, which is a cool idea, especially for Marvel, but they just completely flopped it. So there's my many, many thoughts on why the Avengers Campus is not very good. Have Spider-Man guns and then have bigger sets like the Men in Black ride. Yes, Joseph. I think that would have made the Spider-Man ride a lot better. But they just wanted to cut corners and save money. It was when Bob Chapek was in charge, and it was just really bad. That sounds like Buzz Lightyear ride at Disneyland Paris when you have a blaster and fight with Buzz against Zorg. See, I like the Buzz Lightyear ride. I think the Buzz Lightyear ride is good because it's supposed to be a small little kid ride. You're not having to wear 3D glasses and you've got a little gun. If the Spider-Man ride had a gun instead of having to use your arms, I know they thought the arms was like awesome technology, but it's a workout and it's exhausting. If they had a gun instead, that would have been better. If they had just made the sets look a bit better instead of like you're in front of one screen and then you turn the corner and it's just like a blank wall. Oh, and now you're in front of another screen. That would have been better. There's a lot they could have done to make it better. Disney's been cheating out at points and it's sad. Cheaping out. Yes, they have. I think they cheaped out on Avengers Campus majorly. And I think it shows. They didn't cheap out on Galaxy's Edge and it's amazing. And they did cheap out on Avengers Campus and you can tell. Okay, anyway, there's my rant about Disney. Here are the two sets that we built today. We did the Neverwitch's Midnight Raven, and we did Izzy's Magical Animals, or whatever it's called. We got this cute little red panda. Yeah, it's like, it's a cute small little set. I think this one is going to run, how much was this one? This one's going to be like a $30 set, $25 or $30, I believe, something like that. I know the cheapest one is the Cat Motorcycle. This one's going to be $20. So I think this one is $25 or $30 when it releases on August 1st. This one I don't remember. But these have all been revealed. They're all on the LEGO website. So you can go and look at the LEGO website for the new Dream sets and you'll be able to see all the pictures and all the prices and all the stuff for all these. So that is it for today. I just like Pirates of the Caribbean. Yes, Pirates is so good. So good. I've also heard that the Pirates rides, I've heard the worst one is in Disney World because it's the shortest. Disneyland is like 7 minutes longer than Disney World, which is awesome. I've heard the one in Shanghai is really, really cool. I definitely want to go see that one. So yeah, and I do know that the one in Paris has got a few different things, but unfortunately we didn't get to ride it when we went to Disney Paris. So yeah. Anyway, thanks everyone for joining in. Everyone who's still here, great to have you in the live. Awesome chatting as always. If you're watching on the replay, we'd love to have you come join the lives. Hit that notification bell so that you can be alerted next time we go live and that you don't miss out. On our next live, we've got two of the bigger ones left. So I think we're going to have to do one of the bigger ones next time. And we'll see how much we get done. But I think we're going to do this one next time. This is Mateo and Z-Blob the Night Mech Battle. So very big set. Cool mech. Oh, this one's got 3 options also. So this one for the options you can see on the overhead camera. We've got the main mech knight. We've got this like horse centaur knight kind of thing. And then this one, oh, that one actually looks kind of cool too. That one's also a mech, but it's, different design and stuff. I kind of like that one. We'll see. We'll see what ends up happening. I'll probably end up just building the main one because that's been my pattern so far, but who knows? Maybe we'll switch it up for next time. So come on back next live, not tomorrow. Tomorrow will be at Disneyland. But probably Thursday we will build that one. And yeah, it'll be a good time. Tomorrow I may end up doing a live stream from Disney that will either be on TikTok or Instagram. So just check those places if you want to see that. And that is it. So thank you. Have a good day. I'm going to bed. Good night, Martin. Thanks for joining. Have a good day. Thank you, Joseph. Great chatting with you. Thanks, everyone. Take care.